Good morning, everyone. Pastor Brad from New Covenant United Church of Christ in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. And this is this week's edition of Children's Story Time. This week's edition of Children's Story Time is for Sunday, January 4th. Yeah. 2026, Sunday, January 24th, 2026. It's Epiphany Sunday. We're going to be taking a look at the gospel lesson, the Epiphany story, the story of the Magi visit to the Christ child from Matthew chapter 2, verses 1 to 12. And I got a buffet. I got a plethora of things that we can do this week. Of course, it is still the 12 days of Christmas. January 4th, Epiphany Sunday, a couple days before Epiphany, still the 12 days of Christmas. So we can take a look. January 4th is the 11th day of Christmas. What was the gift on the 11th day of Christmas? 11 pipers piping. So taking a look at the significance of the gift of 11 pipers piping. What do the 11 pipers piping have to do with the 12 days of Christmas? So that's one option that we can use, and probably the direction that I'm going with, because we're still in the 12 days of Christmas. But the other thing that we can use, chalking the door. Chalking the door is a a Christian tradition done on or around Epiphany, January 6th. It involves taking a piece of chalk and writing on the doorpost the letters CMB in between the digits for the new year, this case being 2026. So it would look something like this. Some people will also put crosses, like I did here, in between the numbers and the letters. The crosses symbolize the presence of Christ. The letters CMB, of course, the year 2026, the letters represent in Latin Christus, C, Mani Sonem, the M, Benedicat, the B, meaning may Christ bless this house. May Christ bless this house in 2026. See how it's in 2026. May Christ bless this house in 2026. So you'd write that in chalk above the door on the doorpost. The connection to Epiphany, some believe that the Magi were named Casper, C, Melchior, M, Baltazar, B. So chalking the door is another option you can go with. You can talk about chalking the door. And if it's not your tradition to chalk the door, I invite you to chalk the door this year. And of course, the last option is to talk about the gifts that the Magi brought. You can use perfume bottles. You can maybe you have a jewelry box that you could use. Get some of those chocolate coins for the gold coins. Put them in an old jewelry box. Maybe you have a treasure chest from an old vacation Bible school program. So you can talk about the gifts that the Magi offered to the Christ child, and we can talk about how each and every one of us, the Holy Spirit gives each and every one of us gifts to offer to Christ. Maybe it's something as simple as a smile, or something kind that we say, or a hug to someone who's sad. Maybe it's something simple like that, or maybe it's something more extravagant, like the extravagance of the Magi's gift, where it's a large donation. So we can talk about gifts and how we use our gifts to serve Christ, how we share our gifts with Christ. So a number of different options, a whole buffet, a whole plethora of options directions this week from the 11th day of Christmas. January 4th is the 11th day of Christmas. So 11 pipers piping, to the Magi's gifts, to chalking the doors. So hope one of those directions works for you, as I'm still up in the air, juggling which direction I'm going to go. But till next week, peace, blessings, love, and prayers, everybody. Bye bye.